That was a fight.
Will I play
Your
Bloodborne
trial's
again?
over.
Yes.
It was other Banuk who killed that man. Killed him because he was Karja.
You know why I took the first swing at him? He challenged the honor of the Banuk. The honor. That's what I thought.
Come on. Let's get you back.
Once I'm off the mountain, I'll find my own way. I need to think. It's not something I'm used to. Who knows what could happen?
I'll see you at town then. You had better make it. All right?
I give my pledge.
Well, that was cool. Okay, I did not expect us to go murder mystery hunting into killing a group of people that were killing Karja, and then getting into like a double boss fight showdown with these two beasts and protecting him. That was pretty cool. That said, we need healing bad. Yeah, this is DLC, Jimmy. You just got the game yesterday. Yeah. This is all DLC. I think the recommended level is around level 35. We started this at the end of the game, obviously. So, where are we? Does it show us our level? Yeah, we're level 54 now, and that means we can actually upgrade some stuff. Resource slots. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah, we're gonna turn this in, and then we're gonna head out towards that Thunder's Drum area that we heard about. Along the way, though, I'm going to try my best to heal up a bit. To find some healing, I should say. Well, this will be interesting. Where the hell? Like, look at this, man. Oh. Imagine, like, the character visuals of Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, and, like, the environment of this, and, like, combat of Dark Souls, and story of The Witcher. I think that might be the ultimate. Hantry, your first time here. Awesome, dude. I'm glad you made it. Vegas was great. Who's better, Roach or Billy? 1000% Roach, because he's the original, you know? Billy's alright. Don't get me wrong. He's a fine substitute. I swear to God, if this thing doesn't die from this shot. Animal Talisman Tooth. Okay. You mind a good quest suggestion before going to the main mission? Yeah, sure, I guess. We could do that. I'll probably only have time to do one more mission tonight. So in a way, that could be good because Thunder's Drum is probably like a multi-hour thing. Did you know Billy means roach in German?
I'll find a use for you.
You're very close. Oh, if you go too fast and you try to grab this stuff, it just pulls you right off. Or maybe it was because it was used already. I'm actually just going to run it. I think it's faster than trying to get Roach to obey. These poor goats. Good quest in the village near the hunter grounds. Okay. We could check that out. Hunter grounds are... Where are the hunter's grounds? This one here?
My breath.
Yeah, you could stop talking for a start.
Is this? Snow chat. Okay, we can go here. Hey, what's up, Jade Russell? Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. That's really awesome. I have I don't know. I hate talking about it. Let me ask you guys a question, and you can be totally honest, but there's like milestones, right, on Twitch, just like there are on like anything else. And I don't know if you guys like hearing about it, but we're at 477 subscribers right now, and it feels pretty good. I think we were up over 500, but obviously that they go up and down as the month goes on because of tokens and stuff resetting. But does that bother you guys when you hear people talking about that? Because, like, I think if you talk about it all the time, it obviously comes across as, like, annoying more than anything. But I think it's a cool thing to kind of celebrate when it happens. Okay, I am going to run through, like, a death trap here. So why don't we just jump way up here? Can I do that? We go to Keener's Rock. As a numbers geek, I love it. Yeah, I like numbers too. That's like, and that's my whole like real job. Like, I love numbers, but people can obsess over it, you know? Little Dark One says, couldn't give a lesser. Pfft. I gotcha. This is the village? Okay, cool. All right. I don't talk about it all the time, but most of us know you're not into the money and hard number stuff, so I don't mind at all. I mean, everybody loves money. Don't get me wrong. I think people would be lying if they said they didn't, but it's just cool to see it, like, see those milestones be hit. I remember on YouTube when I hit my first 500 subscribers, I was like, mind blown. I couldn't believe it. I told my wife, I was like, Iram, you're never gonna believe this, but I have 500 subscribers. And I was like, this is like the best shit ever. I was telling her, like, this is like, I never thought this would happen. It was the coolest thing.
Hardy little plant. You'll help.
All right, who am I looking for here?
Spear girl.
Spear girl. Ikrian the Adorable. Keep up the good work, Commander. Thank you so much. It's very nice of you. Do I have any of the YouTube logo sculpture awards? I have the 100,000 subscriber one. Like the frame thing, you mean?
Says a chieftain must be Banuk. The most skilled hunter leads the were-ats.
Sub numbers don't really, to be honest, sub numbers don't mean a whole lot. It's just it's a ego boost, is all it is. Is it this guy, maybe?
The anger of the maddened spirits is still in this metal.
Yeah, I don't see that. I don't think we have a thing here, guys. I don't think we have a thing. But that's cool because now what that means is we can check out. Oh, here, let's go back and talk to this person maybe. Did we screw that up? Let's go back to Kopalai. Good night, Colix. Thanks for coming out, dude. Have a good one. Miss Vixen says, when people drive to you, I think you mean subscribe. Whether it's on Twitch or YouTube, they're subscribing to you. Not the game, but to you as the player. Therefore, sort of interesting you hung up and things that are good for you, we can celebrate too, if this makes sense. I'm not sure what you mean. Not sure what you mean by sort of interesting you hung up. I don't know if you got some autocorrect things going on there. But I certainly think there's a combination of both. I think people subscribe for the type of content and the person. Especially in gaming, because a lot of people play a lot of different things, myself included. And that subscriber number is over a large number of years, which, like, you can see, like, this series, for example, there's, like, out of 300 and whatever thousand subscribers, there's, like, 6,000 people that watch, which I'm super grateful for. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't want it to come across as, like, oh, only 6,000 people, poor me. Not at all. It's just, not everybody keeps up with all that content all the time. And they tune in for stuff that they like, you know? Dexter will have a discount at your practice one day.
Very well struck.
You all Osram
funny.
flirt at the most inopportune times?
Now
Some of
take
us
it up
have
and
real
brace yourself.
responsibilities and don't have time to spend
Thanks,
all day painting
UID360
cliff
says, just started following you, Mr. Odd. Have been watching your videos on YouTube. They're great. Just caught you live. Fantastic work. Well, thanks. That's very kind of you. How did you find the YouTube channel then?
Anyone who lived through the Red Raids knows what it is to feel
Assuming
angry.
that you found that recently as well.
But killing one of them?
corruption in the south.
Initut told you the truth. This is the headdress stolen from the murdered man. You'll find more in a ravine north and west of here, along with the bodies of the killers.
The exile still served its purpose. He was guilty of our suspicion. Fate has fallen like snow, and should Initut return, he will be absolved.
You can't be serious.
He speaks for the Warwick, my Nora friend.
You look ridiculous. If you would return to my Wirrak, you will behave as a Banuk does.
How does a Banuk behave, my chieftain? Like I did? Accepting a sentence for a crime he did not commit. Or those others who killed in cold blood for crimes that their charge of victims did not. I think what I wear will not make me more or less of a Banuk.
Oh, this is kind of a cool, like, morality thing that he's talking
For his
about.
own sake, it would be wise for him to think less. Nora, friend.
I'll talk to him. But not for you.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of her. I like this guy, though. At first, I was kind of thinking he's a bit brash, but I dig this guy now.
I defied my chieftain's will, spurned my Warwick,
How are you feeling?
as if I'd been pounded in the guts. I could just keep walking, but when my anger has thawed, it will leave me with nothing. Where else would I go?
You can go anywhere you want. You don't have to do anything. Yeah. Go where you feel you belong.
You can decide for yourself what it means to be a Banuk. It might not be what the chieftain and the shaman tell you. Whether you stay with this Warwick or find another.
I'm better with decisions like, do I start with the left or the right?
There's more to you than your fists, Initut. That's why I believed you.
It was my chieftain who taught me honesty. Said, a Banuk should not be treacherous when the ice is treacherous enough. I'll sit with my bruises for a time, then talk with her again. As for you, Nora girl, will you accept this
Nora
gift?
girl, thanks.
A little scrawny weight against the great boon you gave me, but
I'm honored. Thank you, Initut.
There's actually been a few situations where we've run into people that are judged a certain way, and then it turns out to be completely different. And I like that Aloy is able to kind of sort through that. That's pretty cool. What do we got here? Hello. Hello. Let's see. So this is doing 50% shock coil. Look at this. Oh, handling. Handling. So I think we leave that one. This one's ice. We're at 44. Matt's maxed as well. Yeah, cool. Thatch saying your style is very unique, Odd. You managed to play the game, capture the audience. I think you mean audience. Autocorrect is kicking ass today. And have the ability to show your natural personality at the same time. I've searched for years to find a streamer as enjoyable as you. I'm glad we can all enjoy this. Thank you. Thanks for coming. I mean, I just get on here and have a super time, and I feel like the streaming environment is way different than the YouTube environment, both in terms of how I am, how I play the game, and obviously the group participation is way different. But yeah, I was actually really surprised at how many people thought that I was gonna like straight up drop YouTube and do this full time. It's just too crazy for me. I can't say never would ever do it, but I definitely wouldn't do it now. Okay, do we go right in here? I think so. And like for me, the streaming is just, it's so cool to just chill and like actually be able to chat live with people. It's so nice. And when I'd streamed for like, I don't know, in the past 2 months, I streamed more than I've ever streamed in the previous like 3 years combined, I'm pretty sure. And it's funny because I would find myself looking at the camera when I was talking. And then this week when I came back from Vegas and I started recording a bunch, I found myself like looking at the camera when I was trying to address something, and it was a bit weird. Okay. Jesus. Do I need to take this thing down? I wonder if I could snipe it from here. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's pretty dirty. How would my playstyle be different if I streamed XCOM, assuming no backseating? Well, first thing is there would be way too much backseating.
I don't know how it works, but I know how to stop it.
It would be insane. It would be probably unenjoyable. Because there'd be so much of that. But I think XCOM makes a really good YouTube series, like just the way that the missions are split up.
Cold. Very cold.
And that's kind of like one of my bigger YouTube series, so it makes sense to keep it there. If that makes sense. Do I have any plan to play They Are Billions? Do you mean like ever, or like another stream? I don't know if you know that I've already been playing it. That's why I'm asking.
Back to your business.
I wouldn't recommend XCOM for the mod's sake. That's pretty funny, actually. I totally know what you mean. That said, there's ways to skirt around it. It's just, at the end of the day, that's not the sole reason that I'm not doing it. It's just because that's like my core YouTube thing, so I'm gonna keep it there. Whoops. Do we have another control tower? Oh, yeah, we do. I think it's kind of dirty that you
Why
can
did they
snipe
cast
this
you
from
out?
so far away.
Murder. You?
Birth.
Birth. Friendly neighbor. Hey, thank you very much. Cool way of spelling that too. I like that when people do things like that with their names. Oh, we got stalkers. I don't know if I love this idea.
Got their attention.
I'm out of here. I am out of here. Shit. Oh! Okay. That worked well. Whoa, we are going to die. If I can get that stealth generator off these guys, they're not so bad, but... Okay. These guys are operating in unison. That's great. Blinded. Who needs to see these days? Not a big deal. Beer girl! Beer girl! Mr. Skunkish says, thanks for all the great memories since Half-Life. No way. Have you been here since Half-Life? You know, one thing I'd like to do is, like, I'd like to go back and watch the Half-Life videos on a Twitch stream sometime and just, like, cringe at how bad they were. Oh, oh, they were bad. The first time I, like, introduced myself, I was like, hello, everyone. My name is ChristopherOdd, and I'm going to be playing Half-Life for the first time. Oh, it's just uncomfortable to watch. Okay.
Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Wall Osram flirt at the most inopportune times.
Now take it up and brace yourself.
Take it up and brace yourself. Full Metal Jinx. Hey, thank you very much for that. He says, originally watched you for Amnesia, stayed for the XCOM. Thanks for all you do. Awesome, man. Amnesia was great. Amnesia was great. Oh, Black Mesa. What's going on with that? Have they not finished Zen yet? What's the deal? I'm actually going to see if we can buy some of the, I can never remember what they're called. The fire stuff. The fire canister things. Vice, you got to get the DLC for this game. It's pretty good. If you like, oh, you know what? Can I craft this? Can I even? I don't think so. Oh, you know what I should do, though? I should craft some of these bad boys. Okay, that was great. Am I going to finish the game with the blind woman? I don't think so. There's no like games that I have temporarily on hold right now that I'm going to be
This will be useful later.
finishing, I don't think. All right, Blaze. This is like the most satisfying sound ever. Okay, air attack. Let's talk to these guys first.
Outlander. It would be my honor to speak with you.
Let me check your wares first.
I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banuk. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the claws beneath. Or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. I used to travel between Banur and the cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
Okay. Yes Milk is asking, am I planning on playing RimWorld at any time? Just got into it. So I've played RimWorld and I actually really like it. They just released an update too. I think it's on like beta 18 or something. And I was planning on streaming it tomorrow morning, actually. So convenient time to ask. I'll probably just keep that as a Twitch thing. That's one of those games where, like, because it doesn't really have an ending, it feels weird doing that on YouTube. But I mean, you could fit it, obviously. But yeah, I was thinking about doing it tomorrow. And then the way that we've done it in the past for streams is we've had people, like, we'll do basically a draw out of everybody in the chat, and you can become a colonist. It's addicting. Like, you'll sit down and, like, boom, 4 hours gone. So I'm thinking about doing that for probably 3 or 4 hours tomorrow morning around like 10 o'clock.
You want me to hunt in your place? Is that some kind of Banuk custom?
Perhaps it should be, but no. We survive and we prevail, until we fail to do either. I confess, this is not easy for me. For any other machine, I would die as I have lived. A Banuk hunter, weapon raised. But too many good lives have been lost to the claws. Throwing my old corpse atop the pile accomplishes nothing. Better to live in a world without the claws than to die while it still makes children orphans.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most. Fearsome machines needed killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them. Even now, my name carries such weight that when the claws beneath re-emerged, the Werak came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Werak seems to have?
Perhaps I did. Before I held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed, for the first time, the spots on my knuckles. What a strange thing it is to be old. To stare backward and see such distance. But to stare forward at a looming wall.
I feel like the characters that we've met in the past couple hours are better than most of the ones we met in the first, like, 8.
This machine, the claws beneath. Why
Good night,
travel
Vinny.
all the way to the cut just to hunt it?
Some songs. They include a refrain.
Can we get a
The return of a
bye
past
Vinny in
moment.
chat from people? Bye Vinny.
It seemed fitting.
You've hunted this thing before.
Bye.
Must have been 20 winters past. We were so close to bringing the claws to bay. Closer than anyone else ever got.
We?
Me
Yeah, okay.
and my friend. He was a chieftain of my Werak then, a skilled
Name?
hunter. Every few years, the claws would emerge in a new location. I knew of 2 chieftains he'd sent to their burial pyres. My friend became the 3rd. This hunt, I had hoped to complete it in his honor.
This is obviously important to you, Unok. Are you sure you want someone else to take down this machine?
I am no longer a match for the claws beneath, if I ever was. If I face it, it will kill me. Of this I have no doubt. The Banuk blood in my veins screams at me to take on the claws myself. But I must see it brought down. And dead men see precious little.
All right, Unok. I'll do what I can.
I've no doubt you can do quite a lot. The stories say the claws beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the cut. Hunt well.
It's interesting because, like, the Banuk are, like, steeped in tradition and are very...
We can talk or we can hunt.
I guess, is ritualistic the right word? It's surprising that he would say, oh, you know, I've heard all these great things and I want you to do this for me. I get why, because he just wants it done and he can't do it himself. Just interesting that he would do that so quickly after meeting you, you know?
You're Aloy, right? My pop... Bergund, I mean, told me you might be heading up to see me.
Oh, Burger, yeah,
Varja.
cool.
Pleasure. Hey, that spear is really
Looks
something.
like him.
You've customized her, haven't you?
I've made a change or 2. You've got an eye for weapons.
I wish these Banuk agreed with you. I can't seem to sell scrap to a Glentalk around here. Everyone wants boring old bows and spears. I like the more
Lame.
unusual stuff. And the Banuk can get unusual. Like that spear Aratak hauls around. An ice rail.
I got that.
Ooh, or that weapon of Araya's? What I wouldn't give to poke around inside one of those. Feel the lightning on my fingers. Or inside of anything, really. Last commission I had was a month ago. A weapon that spat fire. That didn't go well.
Why is she wearing short sleeves? That's interesting. Look at all these. We're just gonna brag.
So, let's say someone you know happened to have a weapon like Araya's.
You don't.
See for yourself.
Of course. Look at the... So the coils generate the spark,
She's
but
so
the power
into
source
it.
isn't even bolted in. I won't lie. She's beautiful. But there's beautiful and then there's beautiful. What we need is a Stormbird Talon. Lightning flows over them like water off a goose. And I know where one is. Hunt it with me, I'll turn that weapon into your new best friend.
I might have some of
second
those
best.
already, no?
You're sure you can fix up this thing?
You bet. Probably. Just need that Stormbird Talon.
You bet. Definitely, 100%. Maybe.
I've got an ice rail, just like Aratak's. You want to take a look?
Are you serious? Yes, yes, I'd love that. Okay. Obvious design flaw.
Yeah, I like
so
her.
if
She's
I
cool.
replace these, yeah, that should. Right. So believe it or not, she's operating at, let's be generous, half her potential.
What's with the she's?
Oh, Pop says all weapons are girls. I don't think he realizes it's a compliment. Well, listen, if we had a Thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly greased.
God,
And I
grease
know where to
those
find
gears.
one, if you want to go hunting with me.
Okay, so these aren't things that regularly drop,
Remind
I
me
guess.
what we need to fix up this thing?
That Thunderjaw's mandibles will do it.
So, okay. Cool.
A weapon that
Looks like we got
spits
some
flame,
hunting
huh?
to do.
Like this one? I took this thing off an Oseram bandit. Think you could do anything with it?
You got my forge fire back? Well, if you took down Olgrid and his goons for this thing, I guess she's yours now.
Why don't you finish it for me first? Make her Into the weapon she was supposed to be.
Thought you'd never ask. I'm gonna need a bellowback snout. Any bellowbacks will do. Can you handle it alone?
I think I can manage that.
So she'll come with us on some of them, but not all of the hunts.
This
That's interesting.
forge fire of yours. What do you need to finish it up?
Like I said, a bellowback snout ought to do it. I'm not picky.
So we need parts from a Stormbird and a Thunderjaw?
And a bellowback.
You know where to find them.
That's right. It's gonna take some traveling, though. We can find a Thunderjaw out in the Valley Meat, and a Stormbird roosts near the Free Heap. I'll pack and meet you out there. This'll be fun.
Okay.
Okay. I'm into it. Let's get these going for sure. Yeah, for sure. This is cool. So meet Varga at the Stormbird site, Thunderjaw, or just gather a bellowback snout. Let's meet her at the Thunderjaw site first. Whoa, this is far. Super far. But that's okay. We can jump over here. Let's just see if there's anybody else here. Do I have everything that I need? I think so-ish. I can use some more of these, like, fire canisters, but... I think I'm gonna grab a few more, and then we'll head out. I could also sell some stuff, I suppose. I have a bunch of modifications that I'm not gonna use. Rare. Who needs rare? I'm gonna ditch some of the corruption coils, stuff I don't ever use. I actually feel like if it's not in a thing right now, I'm probably not even gonna use it. These aren't worth that much either. There's some things I could probably sell. Metal shards, metal shards, metal shards. Everything else I think we kind of need. These we don't. These are the talisman tooths we found. All right. Oh, these are so cool. If only we had unlimited blue gleam. Let's grab some more blaze here. We'll go to 100. All right. Okay, let's hunt with her, shall we? It is far. She wasn't lying about that. Let's jump. Tebow says, found it crazy that the place she wants us to fight, the Thunderjaw, is a place we've never gone to in the main game. The map is so huge, there's places we've never seen after like 50 hours. Yeah, it's true. Hey, Seek, what's up, dude? I know you're here. Ridgewood is not overwhelming anymore. Thank God. Yeah. Ethelda says, I really enjoyed this part because you get to travel away from the snow and really appreciate the other landscapes again. Yeah, I actually am looking forward to that. The snow is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's very, you know, samey after a while. If you guys don't know, Seek's a good friend of mine, and he just said, yo, sup, Chris, in chat. He is doing, if you guys like Darkest Dungeon, he's doing a Darkest Dungeon run on his YouTube channel right now, youtube.com/seekanddestroy0011. And he has like over 100 parts, I believe it is.
Trees are thick. Hard to line up a shot.
And you guys should check that out. Yeah, look at this. Oh, it's so like warm. Oh, it's nice. Very nice. You could definitely use more of this stuff. We still have a ways to trek in here, too. Am I planning to try and get all the blue gleam equipment or just the top tier? I mean, if anything, just get the top tier, but I'm certainly not gonna go, like, hunting for blue gleam. I like to get it when it, like, naturally comes up in the story, whether that be from main missions or side missions, but I'm not just gonna go on a collection spree. Oh boy.
Rode right into that.
You can pick stuff up when you're mounted only because of these skills. These traveler skills are part of the DLC, and the first one is mounted pickup. So it's pretty nice. It works okay. The thing is that you're normally on the trail the entire time when you're riding your mount. So you're only going to get a little bit of resources. Like, sure, you can go off the trail, but you might as well just be walking then because it's hard to navigate. Good night, Falstro. It's pretty late there, eh? It's like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Look at this. Oh, this is so cool. Whoa. Hey, boy. What is up? Okay, I remember. Oh, yeah, the disc launchers. Frick. Alright, let me go see if I can find her. Oh, she's like way up here. Or is she? Yeah, she's up here. Do I have a way of... Like, oh, she's just standing here. This thing is wreaking havoc down there.
So, we've got a thunder drop. I'm ready to do this. On your lead.
All right. Oh, got it. Both of the disc launchers gone. Let's try and just take off the pieces. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. I saw that coming. Too bad I couldn't avoid it. Whoa! Oh, my God. Can I grab... I'm going to try and grab his disc launcher here. I remember these. This is good. Oh, this is so dirty. Where's his other one? Try and get that top piece. Oh my God, we're wrecking him. I forgot about the laser thing. We actually have a really good angle on him being below like this. I think he's just gonna die. He's gonna burn out. All right. We killed the Thunderjaw. Almost unfair. Kind of. I mean, I think that these are the coolest ones to fight, where you can actually use their stuff against them. Where's the mandible? Oh, there it is.
There. Varja should be able to fix up the ice rail.
I don't even know if she did anything. It's not a big deal.
Found the part. Ready to fix up that weapon?
I am always ready to fix up a weapon.
Go for it.
Never thought I'd be glad to see the inside of a Thunderjaw's mouth.
I sure am. Every machine's a big box of tools. Once I stop trying to kill you, that is. Trust me, Aloy. You won't recognize this ice rail when I'm through.
It's like if somebody cut off
There.
your foot and then clubbed you to death.
Oh, she's perfect.
Yeah, if your foot could
Spear's a
shoot
spear, right? Poke
exploding
slash done.
discs.
Boring. I adjusted the chill water flow, rebalanced here, strapped on a launcher, and
launcher?
now she shoots freezing spikes.
Okay.
Ta-da!
That's cool.
You weren't kidding.
More beautiful, more powerful. That's my guarantee.
You see the Glitox in the background?
You've done good work with this weapon, Varja.
Told you I was good. Anyway, I'm glad she's in your hands.
We'd better get moving.
Looking forward to that
What are
Banuk
they
welcome.
It's kind of funny. Let's see this thing in action, shall we? Improved ice rail. Let's go. Let's also modify this. So we got freeze on there. I think we go more freeze. Oh, look at this. Okay. So separate. It's a separate thing now. It doesn't replace what we had before. But so you charge it. Oh wow. Oh! What? That's pretty good. Jesus. Whoa. Whoa. Vice, you want to see some of the new skills? Sure, I'll show you. So there's the mounted pickup, which you saw. Shard salvager, so you can disassemble resources into 50% of their shard value instead of like going back to a camp to sell them. You can repair your mounts. I kind of feel like that one's useless. You could just call a new mount. Who cares? Expert carver, so you get more skins, bones, lenses, and hearts. Machine repair any overridden machine. I could see some value there. Hoarder is good because you always run out of inventory slots. Mount repair again. It increases their health and repair speed, I guess. And then dismount strike. Press square to launch a jumping attack from your mount. Damages medium machines and can take down small machines and humans. I guess it's okay, right? These skills are not amazing. I feel like they could have done more with the DLC skills for sure. I love how these things sometimes randomly just have like scavenger boxes on them. Chill water. All right. Okay. Where is the next one? Meet Varga at the Stormbird site. Let's hit the campfire. Lord Sirius says, all right, Chris, gotta go. I've got 2 days filled with misery ahead of me, so thanks for streaming today. It made me chilled. Good luck with whatever it is that you're doing. I'm actually wrapping up the stream here in a couple minutes, guys. So I do want to say thank you guys for coming. I am going to stream tomorrow morning. I'm going to say 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's in 15 hours from now. If you need to do any calculations, 12 hours plus 3. And I think I'm going to do some RimWorld. I would also like to eventually do the Uncharted DLC. I would like to do the Life is Strange, the new episodes, but I might maybe just wait to do that one in full instead of doing it episodic, just so that we can follow the story a lot closer. And what else? I think those are the ones that are kind of like outstanding that I plan to do. But yeah, I think RimWorld would be cool to try tomorrow. That would be fun. I definitely will do the Uncharted DLC. I just don't know when. Because it's a bigger commitment, right? It's like 10-12 hours. So kind of like this. This actually turned out to be a lot longer than I thought, which is fine. It's just that because I missed the launch window, I don't know how much interest there'll be, so might be another stream thing. Yeah. Death of the Outsider. Did I play that? I don't think so, did I? Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what? I think those Telltale games, like... I think I'm kind of done with them. They're okay. They're okay. You know what I would do is, like, Fables. I think that's what it was called. Was it called Fables? That was really good. That was real. I would go back to that one just because I care more about the characters. But now there's just so many of them, you know. But yeah. So what I was gonna say, I said I would mention something about the VODs at the end of the episode, and you know I've been going back and forth on like, do I put the VODs up on YouTube or do I not? Do I put them up in full chunks or do I not? And I gotta say, like, if I look at my uploads over the past month, it almost feels, and I don't want to like add fuel to the fire, but like I kind of feel like it's a bit spammy, you know. And I know that the videos on YouTube from the Twitch VODs are not like super well received. Like there's not a ton of people watch them. That said, there are some people that watch it, so I'm still unsure of how I'm gonna handle things going forward. But I think I will try and do a better job of separating what games I'm going to do on Twitch versus what games I'm going to do on YouTube. Like Horizon, I should have just done it on YouTube the whole time, I think that would have been a better fit for this type of game. Something like RimWorld, it's more casual. It's more just like, it's way different. You know what I mean? So, anyways, more to come on that. Reaper, you're just a little bit late. We're just wrapping up, man. We're just...